NamMo Sikha Moni Mu Amusa NamMo TaMo TaMo DaRaHoang. Dear fans, for the technical problem, we get online today late. But however, we still, and I welcome you, get together with us to practice meditation on this Saturday. So please sit at the right position, that you feel comfortable and you relax, and we're ready to practice. Be mindful with your breathing technique. And today we practiced with the concentrations that look deep in the suffering by following the first mantra and the second mantra to transform, to be happy. Now put the right hand, we call the wisdom hand, on top of compassion hand, and we're going to beginning. As all you know, meditation helps us to understand about ourselves much better every day, gradually. Not quick, like fast food you stop by and purchase and eat to be full. But just like the dinner, you well prepare to have a good taste and enjoy the food with your family. In order to practice, to enlighten, no longer suffer, we need to practice slowly, but strong, with a strong foundation, with good stand and grounded. The first mantra we all know is practice to activate our compassion energy, connected with our Buddha from 10 directions. To wake up our own compassion energy that transform all negative energy within us. The second mantra, NamMo TaMo TaMo DaRaHoang, is the mantra that helping us to see the truth of what caused all our suffering. So now with the mindfulness breathing technique, we receive compassion energy, and we look deep into any kind of suffering that still exists within our life. Let's do it. May all the Buddha from 10 directions bless us and activate our compassion energy for us to see through and deep all kind of suffering. Breathe in, expanding the belly. Hold there for 3 seconds. Concentrate on heaven gate point. Breathe out, sunken the belly, and chanting the mantra. Breathe in, breathe out, chant. NamMo TaMo TaMo DaRaHoang. May all the Buddha from 10 directions bless us and activate our compassion energy for to see through all kind of suffering. Breathe in, expanding our belly. Hold there for 3 seconds. Concentrate right heaven gate point. Breathe out, sunken the belly, chanting the mantra. Breathe in. Breathe out. Chanting. NamMo, 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 DaRaHoang. May all the Buddha from 10 directions bless us and activates our compassion energy for us to see through all the suffering. Breathe in, expanding the belly. Hold there for 3 seconds. Concentrate right the heaven gate point. Breathe out, sunken the belly, and chanting the mantra. You just keep breathing in and out by yourself in silent way and chanting our 2 mantras together. In Buddha teaches there is no way for us to run away or escape the suffering. There is something that causes the suffering. So run away or escaping, it doesn't fix. It doesn't make that suffering go away. That's why we still suffer, because we never relax and look deep in the suffering. When we suffer, we run into something to make something happen to satisfy our feeling. Nowadays, there are so many things that we run away and try to escape our suffering. Like go to the bar to have a drink, or go doing something we don't even know that harm our life, our health, physically and mentally. Buddha seeing that it's not the right way. That's why we still suffer after we run. The suffering still chasing us till the last moment of our life. In order to transform it, to not run away, or to not allow the suffering chasing us, Buddha finally find out the only way is we have to turn around and look deep into those kind of suffering and welcome it, making friends. And then sitting down with those suffering and look and shake hands and see what caused that suffering. And we fix it from there. That's the way. That's the way. That is our truth. All our sufferings, it's the cause. And then it affects our suffering. It's from us. From no one punish us. From no one else do it or make it for us. We suffer because of our own self. Knowing that suffering is part of our life, is part of what we had done for ourselves. Then we have to stand up independence to take care of, to fix it, to repair it, but to not blame on other people. Not only you, me, we are the same. From the very beginning, of not understanding the truth. We love to, and very hurry, to blame on other people that because of you, that I am suffer. Yeah, it's very easy. We all do the same thing. It is okay because we're human, we're weak. But doing so the same way, it's never transform our suffering. Many years, we all run away from suffering and finally look behind the chasings of the sufferings always right there. And it makes us suffer more. It still exists. So now we understand Buddha say, don't worry, we do have a power. The energy from Mu Amusa is the greatest energy, the powerful energy, the compassion energy which can wash away all cause that create the suffering for you that you make your own. We make that mess. We have the compassion energy. We clean it up. Muamusa compassion energy also think just like a special soap that you can clean all and make your own kitchen the cleaner when your children mess up or you mess up by yourself. Don't worry. The kitchen is dirty, we clean. And when it's clean, we have a good dinner. We create a mess and a lot of suffering here and there. We look at that and we use compassion energy, clean it up. And then we no longer suffer. We're happier. That's it the way. That's it the way. We weak, but we never surrender. We weak, but there is always the way for us to clean. It's just like in the kitchen, there is always the best way that our mom can show us how to clean it. Buddha said exactly, we mess up our own mind. Therefore, we create the suffering, but there's nothing for us to surrender and run away. You know, just stand still and look at that. Welcome your suffering and look deep into the suffering by your compassion, mu'amusa, and by the wisdom eyes of NamMo, TaMo, DaRaHoang. These two mantras are very powerful, helping us to look deep into all suffering belong to us and from other, and then use our compassion mu'amusa to wash us, to transform it for us and for others who still suffer. It works both ways, either way, for ourselves and also for our loved one. This is wonderful. It's wonderful. The second mantra is very powerful. For us to see the truth, it's no matter what is the truth. Just knowing that we all made a mistake. It's okay to make a mistake. It's okay to create our own suffering and make us very suffer, but it's not okay for us to surrender. It's not okay for us to run away. It's not okay for us to escape. And it's also never okay for us to blame an other. We did it ourselves, and we transform it by ourselves. Buddha said, we don't know that we made a mistake, but we do have a power to transform it. You know, so that work. That made it work for ourselves. It worked for Buddha. And Buddha said, stand up, do it. And it worked for ourselves. It's truth. It has been, I have been practiced for many years. It's the work for myself. It's wonderful. It transformed my suffering a lot every day for me to maintain my health and always be happy, no matter what. There is always dislike or like, good and or evil, right and wrong. There's nothing we could do to satisfy ourselves all the time. But there is something we could do to transform, to make it better, to not stay there to be suffer all the time. Why not? Why not transform? Why just be there, bury your head, and suffer for what? So look deep into the suffering. It's not mean that we just picking up our suffer, other people suffering, and to destroy them or to destroy ourselves, but to transform. If we don't see it, if we don't know it, we cannot transform, we cannot fix. It's very easy. See it, pick it up. It's dirty, clean. It's clean, keep it. That's very simple. Nothing else. If you made it dirty, you clean it yourself. That's how our mother teach us when we were small. Our mother always allowed us to mess up in the kitchen here and there. First, we don't know. And then our mother cleaned it for us. And slowly, when we grow up, she teaches us when we mess up, how she showed us how to clean it. And finally, we know how to clean our mess. Buddha just like the mother. He followed along with us from the beginning to the end until we know how to clean up our mess. So don't worry. We all made a mistake. We all created suffering for ourselves and also for our loved one. But with compassion, Mua Musa, and with the wisdom eyes, NamMo, TaMo, TaMo, DaRaHoang, we together can see and look deep into the suffering that we cause to fix it, to make our life fit better every day. The power is in our hand, and just practice. Just like all day. Mother say, and listen to mom, and do what mom say. Just listen to your own body, your feeling, and listen to the compassion energy flow, and follow what the wisdom eyes could see and fixes. No more blame on other, and also not need to blame on your own self. It's okay to make a mistake. It's okay to create something so-called wrong that suffers. But once again, it's not okay for us to surrender, to run away, to escape. We have the power to fix because we make it. The mess we created, we can clean it up. Very easy. Let's go back. Concentrate on your mindful breathing technique, in and out, and connect with the Buddha from 10 directions. Receive the compassion, and together we look deep into the suffering of our own. We fix it. Don't worry. We're okay. Let's breathe in. Expanding your belly. Hold there for 3 seconds. Concentrate right at Heaven Gate point. Breathe out. Sunken your belly. Chanting the mantra. Breathe in, out, chanting NamMo, TaMo, TaMo, DaRaHoang. May all the sentient beings be free of suffering, and may all of us receive compassion energy from all Buddha from 10 directions. And may our wisdom eyes to look deep into the suffering and transform it. Breathe in, expanding our belly. Hold there for 3 seconds. Concentrate right at Heaven Gate point. Breathe out, sunken our belly. Chanting the mantra, Breathe in, breathe out, chanting. NamMo, TaMo, TaMo, DaRaHoang. May all sentient beings be free of suffering, and may all the Buddha from 10 directions bless us with compassion energy for us to see through and look deep into the suffering. Breathe in, expanding our belly. Hold there for 3 seconds. Concentrate to try the heaven gate point. Breathe out, sunken the belly. Chanting the mantra. Breathe in, breathe out, chanting NamMo, TaMo, TaMo, DaRaHoang. Just be silent and keep doing the breathing technique and chanting the mantra. From the top of your head to the tip of your toe, just be aware with the energy flow. NamMo, TaMo, TaMo, DaRaHoang. Is the wisdom eyes activated. Wisdom eyes activation by the compassion energy. So every time we are suffer, we don't know what caused that suffering. We take a deep breathing and be mindful, and we're reciting NamMo, TaMo, TaMo, DaRaHoang. For to see and look deep into that kind of suffering, and finally we will realize what caused that suffering, and we fix. Life is more wonderful if we ourselves know what's going wrong, then we can fix. We can handle it. We fix it and we handle it every day. Mean that we have to clean. We have to clean. People say, look into your trash that you throw out and see exactly what you use to feed yourself. That truth. But when we throw in the trash, we don't think about. But the people who collect our trash, they see our trash and they know what kind of food we eat. The same. Look deep into the suffering, we will see what we had done for ourselves. That's very easy. What we put in that created suffering through our thought, to our verbal language that we use, by an action that we take, we look deep into that 3 things. And we know exactly what we store there. And we throw away what is not good. It expired. It no longer works. You know, suffering is not like what we very scared or scaring us to death. Suffering is okay. It's okay. Today, I don't know why we have this, but it's matching with the great suffering holiday, the Friday. But today is Saturday. You know, the awakening of one gone through the greatest suffer for all other sin to be transformed. That is good. Love, that is love. We need to love ourselves. And we need to go through all our great suffering to transform our bad karma, our sin, for us to awake, to be stronger, to be happier. Great suffering, if we know, it will turn into a great happiness. Yesterday, great suffering of Friday. Today, Saturday, will be very soon tonight. Arise. Rise up from the death. That Buddha see that, the truth. But not by someone else do it for us. We need to do ourselves. We look deep into the suffering. We go through all our suffering. And we raise ourselves up from those suffering because we know exactly what we had done for ourselves to create that suffer. NamMo, TaMo, TaMo, DaRaHoang. Very powerful. It helps us to see through with the greatest power from compassion. We are very compassionate. We are very lovely. We can stand up by our own and transform ourselves. Yes, that's what Buddha say. And the truth is our truth. Let's see what you suffer now. What kinds of suffering that there is, you see it. Suffer because something already happened. Suffer because something you expected not get on your way. Suffer because your children not listen to you well. Suffer because of what? So many things you can list. It's okay. It's okay to see it, to look deep into it. It's okay to put on the table and see it. It's all right. It's all right to look deep into the suffering. There is no fear. We have a power to transform it. We have a power to clean it. Not clean it for us to stand upright and strong and be happy. Let's go back to the breathing technique together. And every one of us willing to stand up and look deep into the suffering and transform it by the compassion energy and by the wisdom eye. Breathe in, expanding the belly. Hold there for 3 seconds. Breathe out, sunken your belly, chanting the mantra. Breathe in, breathe out, chanting. Breathe in, expanding your belly. Hold there for 3 seconds. Concentrate right at having gate point. Breathe out, sunken your belly, chanting the mantra. Breathe in, breathe out, chanting. Breathe in, expanding your belly. Hold there for 3 seconds. Concentrate right at the heaven gate point. Breathe out. Sunken your belly. Chanting the mantra. Thank you for practice together with us on this Saturday. I wish you a very good Western day. And also be happy. Thank you. I'll see you next Saturday.